NCAA series.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brandon Clark out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Ncaa in at the point. And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle of the season. Smitty, how jarring is that for a player, you think?
Not as bad, BA, when you see it coming or you know it's coming. But when you have no clue as a player or as a team, then that's when it takes extra time to get that chemistry back.
Tatum with it. Winslow picks him up. Tatum shot. Is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move.
I like this.
Where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Winslow. Back to George. Now LeVert.
And BA, when you look at the first few seasons of Karis LeVert's career, he had to deal with injuries and several of them, but he still showed great improvement despite missing so many games. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition, just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Wait. That was good. Oh,
That'll be a backcourt
my God.
violation. Back to LeVert. His last season was his best. He showed he could be a Swiss Army type player.
He looked more and more comfortable with his outside shot. And also, LeVert has found ways to make a difference beyond scoring. He can have big nights on the glass or acting as a bit of a playmaker. Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And they're on the break from deep three-point range. Here's Hill. And he buries his first look.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to Ncaa. Back to George. To the left side wing. To the inside. Clark. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Hill. Drops one in from the wing. Hill's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for
I didn't make this, by the way. Someone else made up this
any kind of change.
This opportunity wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Gasol with the three. Gasol's got 5 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Winslow. George against LeVert. George outside.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. The shot clock violation. 1 second left. Doesn't go for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was the emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
We've got Paul George. Eric Pascal is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Poole. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Well, Grant, you were one of those uber versatile players back in your day, and now versatility is a key, especially on the defensive end.
I love what you said there, B.A. Yes, we think of versatility, we always think offense, but defensively, it's just as important. And in this style of play that we're in today's game, you need guys who can guard multiple positions. They can guard and bang with big guys. They can guard on the perimeter against smaller guards. Guys who have that kind of defensive versatility are a huge asset to a good ball club.
George for 3, and it's Boucher with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, a lot of times we associate scoring with the star players. For Paul George, important to be a complete player, and his defense, it sets him apart.
Smitty, how about Paul George? It seems like his game really starts at the defensive end.
Well, Brian, he's not caught up on his stats. He's looking to compete, guard the other team's best player, and he knows his offense is just as potent.
A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Okafor. They need this. Blocked! Here we go. Here's LeVert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Justice Winslow. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Outside Winslow, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Woods.
Are you okay? Did you celebrate because they kept possession?
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. He can't get that one to fall. Down low. Got a hand on it.
Reading that play, Winslow was in perfect position for the swat.
Tipped away. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hits the 3-pointer.
Slow reaction from the D, and it
Jeez, I wish I could do this so
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something. It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Winslow, guarded closely.
I wouldn't hit a
outside.
three-pointer then the half, so a buzzer beater.
Up in time. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they went downtown and threw a party. And fortunately, we were all invited. The key is their shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks. And it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, the big issue to address, Ernie, is their rebounding. They got low energy, low effort on the team.
And that wraps up the half.
This is fun. The only team we're gonna play away is North Carolina. I kind of like their stadium.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chris Boucher really making an impact here.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Karis LeVert is out there with George Hill. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Gasol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got Christian Wood. Justice Winslow out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Paul George. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1. Grant, you played until the age of 40. That's becoming a rare feat in the NBA.
It really is, B.A. And I think in part, we have players who've entered the league a lot younger. Back when I came into the league, it was, typically after your third or fourth year in college, players were a little bit older, so they started later. But now players are coming in as teenagers, essentially, and it's the cumulative effect, the wear and tear over the 82-game season. Not everyone's going to play 20 years, get to the age of 40, but still, nonetheless, you have some great players in this league who've had tremendous longevity even until their late 30s.
They've got Karis LeVert. Jabari Parker is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's George Hill, and it's Gasol in at the 5. We've got Brandon Clark. Also Christian Wood out there. Paul George out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. Okafor, he's checked in for Wood. Here's Ntilikina, checked by Hill. A minute 42 left to play in the third.
Okay.
My! Throw it down!
Yes, he did.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Pass to Winslow to stop the run. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Shot's good by Hill.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
George with it. The 3 is up. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot.
Throw it down, young fella. Cleared. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's LeVert. Basket counts. LeVert's got 6 points.
What would this game be like without their easy points off of turnovers?
32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Goes up again. Clark, no good.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And that one is stuffed right through.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And he drops the first.
For a rare guy who can do everything at both ends, Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Here's Hill. Williams in the post. Pascal defends. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That'll be on Eric Pascal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And there's the call on Willie Cauley-Stein. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And he makes the first. George hits them both. Here's Hill. Cans it from the wing. He's got 13.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with Marvin Williams. And it's Poole in at the two-guard. Well, Grant, you were able to represent the United States on an international stage. Give me a few stories about that experience.
Brian, it was one of the highlights of my career. In 1996 in Atlanta, to play along with 6 members from the original Dream Team. Really, truly just one of the best experiences. I got a chance every day to practice with, to go against, to learn from Scottie Pippen when he was in his prime. I just finished my second year in the NBA, and it just truly was a remarkable, incredible experience. Gold medal, really, like I said, one of the highlights of my career.
Well, Grant, you've seen the NBA from just about every angle. As a player, a broadcaster, and now an owner. Has your perspective changed over the years about the NBA?
You know, B.A., my perspective definitely has changed. For so long, you only saw things through the lens of being a player. Now, as a broadcaster working with you and in ownership, you see a whole different side to the league. I understand the business aspect, the incredibly difficult decisions that the league has to make, but also each individual franchise. It's not as easy as maybe I thought it was as a player, but I certainly have a healthy respect for the incredible decisions that are involved in this game.
Ncaa, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Pass to Poirier. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Poole. Uses the glass on the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. And Williams over to help. They swipe it.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
What a two breakaway play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Pass to Poirier. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Will it go? And it's Ncaa with a rebound. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Ncaa. And for Patrick Ncaa, he does a great job of playing within himself. He knows his role in the system and goes out and executes.
Yes, B.A., and that's one reason why Ncaa will always get minutes. He can be, in my opinion, a little bit more aggressive, but he rarely has mental mistakes. He's the kind of player that coaches can trust.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run is shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Nader.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. "34 seconds left in the final quarter." That one goes in.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Ooh, poked away. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Clock at 6. The three. And they force the shot violation. Great D. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch. And the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
Keep closing, I see it now. I'm from an era where all we know is never had no paper rap. Get this money and buy pretty chicks and fly clothes that'll put you on the map. Nowadays, so cap, so I keep it running like a tap. Keep it coming, I don't lack. Went through hundreds of money and sat on stacks. Half-hearted in this music, still I'm burning tracks. Don't believe everything you hear.
Gonzaga is our next game.
Looking stiff, cut the pattern. Never wanna work together, only wanna each other. Always jealous of another, but you still call me brother. Better lose the attitude and gain some gratitude, cause that guy that could have been you. I only trust myself and put faith in a few. I was trying.
Let's go out here and destroy
I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the
Oh yeah, I made the playoffs, like on NFL playoffs, so there's one game and you're out.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. On the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Troy Brown is out there with Conley. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game.
Check Mike. Hey, yo, right here. Box out.
Timeout. Start it.
Check Mike. Let's go. Get that. Watch the screen. Go.
Timeout. Start it.
Screen coming. Shot. I got ball.
Shot clock violation.
Give me that ball. I got you outside. Get there. Go.
Here's
Guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Peace out. We are currently 21-1, first in the division. Then our next game we'll play will be against the Michigan. Baylor.
Boy, they miss best, that's why you can't compare them. Them I don't hear them, see them, energy scares them. Them and I wear them, I got the Midas touch of gold and platinum plaques. So I took on the road like a traveler. Hope the boy they don't catch me up. Energies, bro, I got the 8 shit one. I told my young G, make sure you save some in case the rain come. They wanna us, they really wanna save us, but who can I trust? Who can I trust? And got P cause I'm madness. If you get caught, that's bad luck. Who can I trust? London City got bad luck. If you get caught, that's hey. We be out here to the done. The youngers are overly up. Don't come around here with your and get where I'm from. Get lost, never found where I'm from. You see, we have few options. So man, them stop. What next turn your old block or
Illini is the worst team out of all of us. Out of all the teams.
Bros outside chicken shop and informer. Watch them like Ofsted.
I'm pretty sure our only loss was to Baylor too. So yeah, we have to make sure we don't end up the same record as Baylor. But I am gonna end the stream here. I will be back later.
Who can I trust? Who can I trust?
I forgot. Yeah.